Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the week so far. And welcome to this new video about the markets. I will do my best to explain the markets right now, what's going on, what are the possible scenarios, what are the possibilities. First of all, looking at the entire crypto market, right? So everything you need to know around that and everything that's kind of affecting the markets right now. And then we will talk about some altcoins. But the situation, as it has been the situation basically since the 15th of October, is still that the Bitcoin dominance is ridiculously high. All right. So what that means is that, yes, there's some altcoins that are performing well, but most of them are just following Bitcoin. All right. So it's very difficult to trade altcoins right now. There's some scam opportunities and some manipulated rallies here and there. But all right. So I think you all know what I mean. But first of all, looking at the markets, Bitcoin has opened bullish this week, as you can see. Broke above some sort of a structure right here. But ultimately, as you can see from the price so far, I think the main structure we are in right now is a consolidation between, let's say, 65,000 down here. And at the top, this level right here, between 69,500 and 68,700, this level, right? So the big question is that, all right, well, the price has now gotten back up to the top of the range right here. Can we actually expect it to break out, all right? AKA, can we expect Bitcoin to get into the 70,000s? There's a massive resistance level right here, just under 70,000, but overall, that's what we want to know, all right? Can Bitcoin actually break out? Or is this simply a move up to the top of the range, and will we drop back down to the bottom of the range now? So going through over all the fundamentals, I would say the overall picture right now is quite bullish. All right, what you can see is that the Coinbase premium is rapidly declining. All right, so that means that there's actually some buying pressure coming in from the US, which is bullish. Then looking at the stock markets, most of them are relatively bullish. You're seeing red candles, but that's because pre-markets, they actually went up. So that's also bullish. But then you take a look at the dollar strength index. The dollar strength index is bullish, which is bearish for crypto. And this week we have a ton of earning reports and a ton of economic data coming from the US. All right, a quick glance gives you the JOLTS job openings. It gives you the GDP growth index, it gives you the ADP employment change, it gives you the PCE price index, initial jobless claims, and then also non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. So that in combination with a lot of earning reports coming out, including the one from Coinbase, excuse me, is a that's so much news that can affect the markets that historically what you would expect is de-risking. All right, and what we've seen so far is a ton of leverage being opened. So personally, at the moment, I think we can break out. But if you look at all the circumstances and all the factors together, including also the volume, which is still relatively low, if we were to break out here, I would say it's most likely. And that's also the best way, I think, to stay safe here. Excuse me. I think it's most likely here that we will not break out and that we might spike up higher, but that we will ultimately fall back down. Now, one of the things that could still cause the breakout is obviously the election. All right, the election pushes up a lot in this week right here, the second week of October. There definitely is a possibility that we will break out here, and I will be ready for it. But for me, the main level we would need to break above is right here between 70,000 and 69,500. If we break above that, I would say this is a legit move, a legit breakout, and we will rally up higher, potentially to the all-time high. Otherwise, this is just going to be a touch off the top of the range and a drop down. And I think that's most likely. So if we actually do break out, then I was wrong. That's fine. In reality, though, you should be prepared for both scenarios, all right, regardless of what I say. Looking at the markets in general, like I said, I mean, ideally, we actually see the Bitcoin dominance fall down a bit. It's showing no signs of stopping at the moment, right? So altcoins, not sure if it's the best decision. Looking at altcoins like this, you would say, well, it's definitely not a great decision because everything is just correlated to Bitcoin, aka moving together with Bitcoin, but just weaker than Bitcoin. But I do think there's some interesting coins. I mean, when I was looking, not this one, excuse me. For example, Rune is very strong. We broke a consolidation range down here. I think if Bitcoin can actually hold some sort of a level some sort of a strong support level. I think Rune is going to be a great performer. The Solana ecosystem is still relatively strong, even though, of course, together with the market, it's dropping down now. I still think Dogecoin is a very strong pick ahead of the elections. And there's a ton of cryptos similar to that. All right, if we look at some brief volume statistics, for example, well, this is actually, no, I mean, there's actually yeah, Rune is looking good. Turbo was showing some momentum. But I would say the coins we've just talked about, and especially Solana, but I've talked about Solana quite a bit over the last week. I think those are the main coins to focus on right now. And if we actually do see a genuine sustained Bitcoin breakout or a bearish Bitcoin dominance, look at the coins that are performing the best after that, right? Focus on those as well. And that is what I think you need to know regarding the markets for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.